for the boat, that's all. I won't do any slip ups.
All right, it's early morning. No, you're gonna stick around. Don't go anywhere, Cameron. It's early morning here for the coverage here of the 2013 Sydney Hobart race presented by McConaughey Boats, guys. And right now I'm in perhaps the sexiest new boat around. This is the Marcelino Boat Team and Partners designed Beau Geste, and it's a very different boat from the one that split in half a few months back, isn't it?
There's
Cameron?
Still a lot of parts of the old boat on here. But
Now is it right that the boat kind of needed to be designed around the rig because it...
100%, 100%.
Okay.
So we've used our old rig and basically new C6 and everything. So the first thing of the design brief, what's unusual, is to say, unfortunately, guys, this is the size of our mast, and this is what we're going to deal with in sail area. So then the designers built the boat around the mast instead of flip side. You know, the mast comes later.
And Marcelino and his boys there just, I mean, did a pretty amazing thing in creating a boat that's wider, more powerful, longer, and still lighter than a Volvo 70.
Exactly. Yeah, they've hit sort of like a magic formula here. I think it's just the way it worked out when they started doing the numbers.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, that's what's come out. So, you know, as we said, we've still got to sail against some people yet, but everything's looking great so far. We had a good test across the ditch, meaning New Zealand and Australia, and everything really looked well.
Now, was Gavin just talking smack in this article we saw the other day about stopping in the middle of the ocean and doing windward lures, or does he really subject you guys to that shit?
He did. We were sailing along quite comfortably, and he looked at the crossovers and said, looks like we can do some jib testing. And then so we put the jib up and started going upwind for a couple of hours. So it was pretty... Boys were happy to do it, but in the back of their minds, they were like, yeah, righto.
Can't we just go fishing, Gav?
Exactly.
Top speed so far you've seen?
Oh, I think 26, 27 knots. So, yeah, but I mean...
No drama at that speed?
No, we were mostly sitting on 20s, reaching along. So, you know, in about 14 knots, 30 knots of breeze. So it was quite nice.
So forecast-wise, at least what it looks like is that you guys and the Volvos and the Perpetual Loyal are going to have a nice start with some tight power reaching.
Yeah.
And then it opens up. How do you try? I mean, do you just have to just push it, get it all in the bank, or does it change?
Yeah, I think with the Loyal and the 70s will be quite powerful in that. I mean, we have tried to create a little bit more of a VMG boat as far as that, and the offset of that is losing a little bit of reaching power, but we're still fast. But I think why that angle of breeze is they're going to be looking quite nice, you know, especially the Loyal. You know, that's a big boat.
And then when it opens up a little bit, maybe that's when you and the Waxy come into their own.
Exactly,
huh?
exactly. Light displacement, VMG, you know, plenty of shifts. So I think it's going to be an interesting race, and we'll see what happens when we get further down the coast. That's for sure. I think the navigators are going to be pulling out their hair at the end of this one.
Who's navigating for you guys?
Steve Hales.
Steve is.
Yeah.
And how many Aussies and how many Kiwis on the boat?
There's only 3 Australians and probably about 12 Kiwis.
Sort of like the way professional sailing goes, isn't it? They're going to like that. Yeah. Cameron, thank you so much. I'll let you get back to work, brother.
All right, no worries.
Cheers.